Back in BC, Victoria branded Clear Bulldogs. New bicycle trail with a crosswalk and APS. You got slow flashing green for pedestrian controlled intersections. And solid green right before it changes. Crosswalk signs. So what they're using looks like McCain. And small crosswalks there for the bike, specifically a crosswalk for the bicycle lane. And the small signs are kind of interesting. Go this way. Solid green right before it always does that, except for right in Vancouver proper. Louvers on the pedestrian signals. 3, 2, or 7. Oh, now it's at 0. Back to flashing green. So it's a normal standard in British Columbia is the slow flashing green, but I think more places in Canada should be doing this. So it's about to go back to solid. This one.
Yellow light park landing.
At the same rate as the light. All solar. Never seen that before on a bicycle path. Yeah, especially with navigators, it's kind of cool. They do like to use APS on all of their crosswalks here, or most of them anyway. So we're going to take a look at this intersection. This area was under construction back in 2015 when I was here last, so I didn't get a chance to really film this intersection. And my video quality was a lot, it wasn't as good then. And they like to use near side bicycle signals here. They use 8-inch on the near side, and they look masked, and 12-inch on the far side without backlights. So this is a series of intersections, so we'll see how they operate. I think it runs split phase. Green with 8-inch green arrows, which is actually really common here. We'll check that out soon. McCain's and Econo lights. Alright, so the walk sign's on. Far side bicycle's green. This changes all in the same phase. Red, and then it's going to go green arrow. And then then that resets. They get a green right turn slip lane. I like to use 8812s for arrow signals here. Diagonal right. So that probably runs with the split phase. I was trying to give me a burger. Diagonal right. Oh, so that stays as an overlap with the through signal here. This is a new bridge. Left turn signals. They also say they have a delayed. They specify whether it's advanced or delayed here, which is really nice. So this is changing now. Oh yeah, that left turn signal on immediately. Walk sign probably would have come on at this point. So delayed left. There we go. They're still using all Novak's APS here as well. So this is an interesting one. It's a 12-12 or 88-12-12, and it used to have a through arrow. Now it's just a green ball. This one still has an arrow on it, so actually we'll watch it cycle again here. So now it's going to give them, so it's going to run split phase. They have the walk sign over there. Buttons. So it's interesting that it says no left on red here. I believe there are some intersections that you can turn left on red after a stop. I don't know if it's just one way onto another one way or not, but they have some interesting rules here. And the bicycle lanes are also have skateboards. So there's the walk sign. They're using GPS preemption here, which is cool. So the right turn signal is still green. So now the countdown's on. 4, 3, 1. Alright, so that's changing. Green. So it's pretty fast signal. So we got through and right. There's a right turn slip lane over behind me, but it's interesting that the bicycle signal doesn't go green yet. So anytime you see, sometimes there's solid left turns. All of the protected left turn signals are always solid arrows, but a lot of the mixed use signals have fast flashing arrows, but sometimes they don't. So, all right. There's the signs. So these intersections are all kind of connected. This is next to Canada's first Chinatown, which is kind of cool. Okay, so check out this one. So we got a bicycle green and a walk sign. Protected. More preemption. Oh, they're using green signals here. That's cool. everything runs pre-timed as well, even though there's buttons. And the APS always triggers. We're gonna cross here. We've got 8-inch green arrows, which is really cool to see. Fully protected walk, and then green for here. This looks like a bicycle signal. Oh, and there's drawbridge signals over here too. Yep, it's 8-inch bicycle signal. That will actually run a protected green, so it actually should have an advanced right arrow. It should be through and right arrows because it's protected, and then it's a fully protected walk, and then it stays red. But yeah, it should be kind of like a split phase. But it is technically protected. So then, basically, this will stay green with the bicycle signal. And then you got the bicycle green, 8812, and an 888 arrow. And this will stay green for the rest of the cycle and coordinates with here. And that always runs the same phase over and over again. And then it will go back to the cross street for here. And they're using the small signs for the bicycle lanes. And then fully protected again. Error on this light. So it runs, I filmed this the other day and I didn't notice this error. essentially it runs, it's too long on the bicycle light and it recycles the side street, or the slip lane pedestrian signal. And it also doesn't hold it during one of the other phases, which it should. Green. And this one goes green, so I'm going to cross back over here. So that one starts counting down, and so does this one. Goes back to walk on one, and then the bicycle light goes green. And then it starts counting down. And then it counts down and changes on that signal. And then it recycles again.